Aquarius, and welcome to your 2024 New Year prediction. Now we are going to use some of these cards and lay them out in a Wheel of Fortune format or a clock format, and each space will represent each month of the year. Now this one flew out, so we're just going to take it. We'll put it down there. Here we go. And we'll use the smaller deck here for some additional advice from Spirit and also for some clarification purposes. And last but not least, let's get a card here, an oracle card, for some theme for the overall year. Spiritual practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. This is a perfect card for you because we have big news for you, Aquarius. You're getting ready to host Pluto for 20 years in your sign, and this is big energy. This is in your first house with a deep, powerful planet. So we're going to see what spiritual work is in store for you. Let's start in January. Here we go. The Hermit. Perfect. Now the Hermit indicates a feeling of isolation because you're really doing your deep dives. You are really getting into your psyche. You're really tapping into your spirit. You're really looking at the subconscious and unconscious life patterns, and you're really doing the work here. And I love it because this is a spiritual time for you. This is going to be a deep, transformative, lasting, permanently lasting effect. And some of you are already feeling the power. Now, I love the Ten of Pentacles. I always say the Ten of Pentacles is an emotional, financial, and spiritually abundant card. This is what is going to keep you moving in the direction of spirit, continuing to do the work that Pluto is going to demand of you. Now, some of you have already started. Of course you have, because you have gotten a taste of Pluto last year, 2023, for a few months. And now that it's coming back and spending the next 20 years with a slight regress back in Capricorn for 3 months later in the year, you are going to be the host of this magnificent, powerful planet, and it's demanding. But you're not afraid of that. You really are not, because your ruler is Uranus, and Uranus is this powerful, freedom-loving, innovative, I'm all about the future and I'm ready to grow. So you are taking this on in a true Aquarian fashion, and you are definitely doing the deep dives. Your psychological pursuit, spiritual pursuit is right up your alley. You are very cerebral by nature, but you're going to have to take the time out, right? To take some solitary moments to really to do the deeper work. That's what this says in January. So now we have February. Beautiful Ace of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, we know that the theme for you is your first house, for sure, because that's where Pluto is. So that's where you're going to spend a lot of your energy, a lot of things coming from that. We also know that Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces, which is lighting up your second house of finances. So for some of you, you are going to be busy, as you usually are, finding creative ways of increasing your finances. Some of you who are retired have kind of picked up a side job or some other passionate pursuit, or just really lending your experience and your skill set out on a contractual basis. So you're going to continue to flow with some finances, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, the Ace of Cups is flowing too, and that is a beautiful, emotional, gift for you. Now, this is the hand of God holding a chalice of communion wafer with the dove of peace. This is definitely a spiritual card. So I love that it showed up for you because, again, you're on the spiritual journey. Your spiritual practice is going to be very important to you this year, Aquarius. So cards are lining up. This is looking good. In March, we have the Three of Wands with the Two of Cups. Now, the Three of Wands indicates your plans, your new enterprise, your new small business. It's going to be something that you've been working on for a while, but you're ready to kind of take the next move. You're getting ready to receive some part of this plan coming together because, of course, this card is looking at the ship coming in and you're standing at the shore. So, this next step for you is getting ready to happen. And I love that this is happening in March because our first eclipse in Libra is happening. And Libra rules the house of our partnerships and relationships. And this eclipse is going to affect all of our partnerships and relationships somehow. It's going to reveal something because that's where the eclipse is happening. And so too is Libra hosting the South Node while Aries is hosting the North Node. So that polarity is about independence, which is you looking for this new pursuit, this new passion project, this new home, this new something, while considering your relationship. And that's the trick for us all, how we can balance our need for independence versus interdependence. And for you, Aquarius, meaning your ruler is Uranus, you really kind of lean toward that independent pursuit because that's what Uranus is. It's about freedom. And so too is Aries. So I think for some of you, this Two of Cups energy, whether it's personal or professional, might be coming to an end so that you can continue on with this pursuit, this independent pursuit. All right, now we have April, and we have the Hierophant, which I love this for you, and we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Hierophant is a spiritual advocate. Again, you're going to be busy with your spiritual practice, right? And Pluto being in your first house. So that the Hierophant showed up is a beautiful omen as well because you have a good sense of spirituality. You have a good sense of self. And your job during this long transit is to figure out a way to merge the two, to balance the two, and to come out in a more confident way. The Eight of Swords represents a lack of confidence or a lack of faith. Now, we've all been there. We certainly have. And you have been transforming, as I said, as we speak. So when we're in the middle of this powerful shift, this powerful transformation, we tend to lose a certain sense of self. And it puts us in a vulnerable situation, and it certainly doesn't promote confidence all the time. But when that happens, the universe wants you to tap into this spiritual side. It is your theme for sure this year. All right, now we have May, and we have your energy with the King of Swords. Beautiful with Judgment. Oh my goodness, perfect. So let's talk about the King of Swords. This is a very cerebral card, a very high intellectual card. This is your energy, Aquarius. This is Uranus's energy. This is mind over matter, mind over heart. This is being concise. This is being decisive. This is being direct. This is making the tough decisions and not letting emotions get in the way. And I love this about you because it really is your energy. And when the King of Swords shows up, it's telling you to maintain this portion of yourself because you have a decision to make here. This Judgment card is an invitation, right? This Judgment card is an invitation for a new start, a brand new start. And this is going with the theme of Pluto. It's a card of resurrection. It's a card of evolving. This is an opportunity to release the things that your soul is holding on to release your past, to release your karma. It's all about karma, karma, karma. And when you release this karma, use this sword to sever the past. Use this sword to sever those energies that you've been holding on to. You know, this is your chance to prove that you've learned from your experiences, you've learned from your mistakes, and that you know how to let go of endings. You know how to deal with them and move on. This is a powerful combination for you, and it's certainly in line with the energies you're moving toward. All right. Here's June. And here's the Queen of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. All right. So the Queen of Cups is all about the heart space, not about the head space. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have the intellectual abilities. It means she leads with the heart space. She's compassionate. She's nurturing. She's kind. She's deliberate. A lot of times people underestimate her, though, because of her kindness. And she allows that, because really the strength is her quiet confidence, right? And when this card shows up, it's a reminder that you don't have to be out loud with your confidence, is what I want to say. You don't have to, I don't want to say brag, but you're going to be feeling the power. You definitely are going to feel the power of Pluto, and you're going to be feeling yourself, because you already come from a powerful planet of Uranus. You already come from a very high level, a high intellectual level. So you feel confident on a level, and you like to promote that, and you like to show that to the world. And the Queen of Cups is your invitation to be a little bit more reserved, especially during this spiritual time. Queen of Cups is highly intuitive, and her perception and her intuition can guide you, and you have that available to you. So don't lead with this power-based confidence that is a hallmark of yours, and especially with Pluto in your sign. Lead with quiet confidence and a little bit more reserved. Now, this Four of Pentacles shows me that you're holding on to something. And I have to say it, Aquarius, I think for some of you, it's holding on to some past grievance, some past hurt, some past wrongdoing that somebody has done to you. And if you continue to hold on to that and to march forward, you're going to be bringing this with you, and the transformation will not be complete, and it will be more difficult as time goes by. This is an opportunity for that spiritual awakening card, this Judgment card. This is what the Judgment card is asking you to do, is to release what you're holding on to on a soul level. And you might say, well, I already have. I don't care. I've moved on. But if it's not at the soul level, where you truly have transformed this into kindness and compassion, then you're still holding on to it. All right. Now in July, we have the end of a cycle for you, which is beautiful, because that's what the beginning of a cycle is. On the other end of a beautiful new beginning is sometimes a difficult ending. And that's what the new year represents, right? It's been a long and arduous trip sometimes with you. Some of the work has been hard. Some of it has been burdensome. Some of it's been difficult. And you've come to the end of that. Your new beginning starts in January, as I said, especially with Pluto moving in. And of course, it marks the beginning of a new year. So put this down. Put the burden down. Put down this on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level. That's what I want to say. Now, the Ace of Wands, I love this for you, because this is passion. This is really a heart space, because it's passion derived from your heart, derived from your soul. It's really getting out of your head and going with the flow of things. And you are passionate, Aquarius. This is the side that needs to come out. Remember, Queen of Cups is a Pisces, Scorpio. and card, and Cancer card too, by the way. And so too is this Ace of Wands, different elements. It's the fire elements, and you're air, and really air feeds fire. This is a good matchup for you. So whatever is coming your way, whatever passionate project you have, whatever this energy is, person, place, thing, opportunity coming your way will be good for you. You will have the air to fan the flames and to get this thing going. All right, now we have August, and we have a Page of Wands, another new beginning, and we have the King of Pentacles. So the page is coming in and saying it's time for an adventure. It's time to open up your mind, your heart, your spirit. And pages are those beginner's minds, that new energy. They're not intended on arriving. They're just up for the adventure. That's the true essence of a beginner's mind. And so the universe is asking you to be more playful, to be more adventurous, to let the flame of this beautiful Ace of Wands set you free on a new adventure. Now, this can be mind, body, spirit. Whatever it is for you, be open to it. Be playful with it. Now, the King of Pentacles suggests that your business acumen, your skill set, your abilities have put you in a good position. This can be your energy, or this can be energy moving towards you. It's a card of wisdom. It's a card of strength. It's a card of abundance. And it's a card of mastery. So the King of Pentacles is one of the eldest kings. So his wisdom has put him in the category of a wise mentor. So some of you already know who this is, or some of you will be meeting this energy. Whatever it is, it's going to be welcome. This can be an introduction here, right? The page is coming in to introduce you to this energy, this person. Say yes. So we have September. And here is this Eight of Wands, beautiful new energy. Here we go. I love this part of the year for you. My goodness. We start with spiritual, relationship, and now we're in this adventure and passion and maybe love. Eight of Wands indicates a home move. It indicates new love. It indicates new relationships. And the Queen of Wands is attracting it all. She has charisma. She is compelling. She is magnetic. She is passionate. She just operates on a high vibe. And listen, this is a spiritual level. Make no doubt about it. Queen of Wands is probably one of the most misunderstood ones. Everybody says she's just the queen of good times, and the queen. We know she manifests because of her vibration. So I'm not saying that she doesn't get credit for that, but she has this ability to tap into her soul, right? That's how she elevates. She's in touch with her spirit, and that's what you're doing. You are on this spiritual quest, this spiritual practice, and when you truly get in touch with the spiritual side of you, you too will emerge from this joyful, passionate, less stoic individual. Now, I don't mean all the time. I just mean it's okay to show the side of yourself. And when you do, beautiful energy is just attracted to you. I mean, look at Eight Wands coming right at this queen because she attracted it, because everybody wants to be around this energy. Everybody wants to feel that energy. Listen, collective energy means that somebody brings everybody up and we all match that level. That's when change happens, and a very deep, soulful way. Oh, I love this for you, because you're about the collective too. I mean, that's what Uranus is. It's about dragging everybody into the future, getting some freedom and really moving on. I love this for you. So here's October. We have some more beautiful financial gifts coming your way. In gifts, I mean opportunities, or could be bonuses. It can be, new clients. It can be new jobs. It can be your creative pursuit. It can be your entrepreneurial pursuit. It can be your investments. You're strategic by nature, and some of these things are coming up for you. Now, the Six of Cups indicates our past, right? It indicates a sentimental period where we're kind of in a very safe space, because our past is where we learned, our basic needs, right? That's where our safety and security came from, our home. So some of you are thinking of home, some of you thinking of your past and your roots and your family members. And for some of you, the soul work, the spiritual work that you're embarking on might involve some of those, because your fourth house of family and home and domestic life is also going to be lit up this year. So some of you've got some work to do. Some of you have some spiritual work of this place where you were vulnerable as a kid and where things might have gone wrong for you. And maybe that's what you're holding on for. So some of you are going deep with Pluto, and it's going to be in this area as well. All right, now we have November, and we have beautiful, another Hierophant. Listen, I love your spiritual advocate coming out for you. And the Hierophant is a powerful position. So in the traditional card, right, it is dressed up as the Pope. And the Pope is the highest position in the Catholic religion. And so it is a position of power. It's a spiritual power. And so you have the spiritual power available to you at all times, Aquarius. And staying in touch with the spiritual power will help navigate this period for you. And you will emerge completely different. Your physical self is starting to change. Your psychological approach to things is starting to change. You're coming up with new passionate ideas. I mean, this is soul level changes that you're in for. And if you stay in touch with the spiritual side, you will easily navigate this period and you will come out better for it. And guess what? You're not going to accept this one cup in this Four of Cups energy anymore. This is the old you, just accepting things coming your way. Maybe some substandard things. Maybe some people who really truly weren't aligned with you. Maybe a job that was beneath you. Whatever this is, you're not happy with it and you're not going to accept it because you are aligned. You are aligned with your spirit, and you're going to maintain this position in your spiritual quest, in your spiritual practice. All right, and now we have December. We have Eight of Swords with the Five of Cups. All right, so here's what I'm going to say about December. It's an ending. It's the ending of a year, and it's going to be a powerful year for you, but there's going to be some difficulties along the way because change does not happen from our comfort zone. And you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, and you're going to feel like this Eight of Swords sometimes, where you're not sure, where you feel vulnerable, where you feel exposed, where you feel isolated, where you feel fear and anxiety, because change makes us go through those things. And by the way, Pluto makes us face our fears head on, and that's what you're going to be doing. This Five of Cups energy of loss, remember what I said. Pluto is going to make us learn, especially you in the first house, how to end things, how to release the past so that you can move on to a higher level, a higher spiritual level, and a higher level period. That's what I have for you. Hope it resonated. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care, Aquarius.